My
Damn.
screen capture shit is all fucked up, bro.
And that's what you get for making fun.
Oh, it's because
I don't
I'm,
know what to say.
my view, no? What is going on?
Yeah.
Welcome back to the podcast, episode 2. We're going to talk a little bit more about video games today. We mostly focused on film and video-related things last time for Frostflare Collective. This time we're going to dive into Unreal Nexus a little bit more, but we'll get there. Because right now the subject is we're talking about Stone Cold. And we got to talk about beers or bears. So I had six bears in my yard last night. And yeah,
I had a bear. I had 2 bears. 3 bears.
I mean,
not beers. He would never.
You don't know if he's talking about beer or bear. It sounds exactly the same. Who knows? Other than that,
What if he's talking about bars? But I don't know. What?
5 bars.
We haven't done the
6
intro.
bars.
He's just a real like jungle gym enthusiast or like monkey bar enthusiast or something. He's just building them.
Bench
6 bars,
press,
7 bars,
chest flies,
8 bars. Damn. Pull-ups. Not the diapers, but
what was we talking about right before we actually started?
we haven't done the intro.
I did.
Who are we? We never said names. You said welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Anyway.
It worked yesterday, and my OBS wasn't today, but it is now, so it did work. It didn't work yesterday, but it does now. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot another part, didn't I? My name's Hunter.
My name's Cody.
And I think that's an intro. I don't know. This is episode 2. We're dialing it in. We're dialing it in. We are going to talk about video games, so
hell yeah.
We're going to really get into that. We don't really know where the conversation is going to go entirely, but I mean, we can kind of cover some of the basic stuff right away. Over on Unreal Nexus, I kind of started this project as just a way to help other people learn Unreal Engine because I have spent a large portion of my life in Unreal Engine, which is crazy to me. A little bit of the origin of how I got to that point. I don't have the exact dates. It'd be cool if I did. I think I might if you go check out one of my videos.
65 years in the past.
Hell yeah.
You won the Civil War with your beard, now you're here to kick someone's ass or whatever Abraham Lincoln said.
I don't know what he said, but he ain't gonna say much anymore.
No, from epic rap battles of history.
But yeah,
I just completely derailed. My bad.
Yeah. No, I mean we gotta throw a little bit of whatever in there, you know. As long as I don't forget what I was actually talking about, which I haven't yet, but I'm about to. Do you remember what I was talking about?
You spent the majority of your life in Unreal Engine and something to do with that tying into Unreal Nexus.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, so I was going to go in and say, how did I get to the point to where I launched the Unreal Engine tutorial channel? So like one of the first game engines I ever used when I was like, I'm just going to say numbers, guys. I'm not going to swear that I might be lying to you up front, because I don't have the fact sheets.
These are all,
estimations.
They're all approximations.
Yeah, I feel like I was probably about 12, 13, maybe. And I remember the first thing I downloaded was Game Maker. And we can start talking about the OG Game Maker.
Oh man, I remember Game Maker.
Mm-hmm.
Continue. Sorry, I was just saying I remembered it. That you
I still, to this day, I've thought about downloading it just to check it out and play with it a little bit because it was so versatile, so easy because it's just pixel art and all the buttons were there already. It's nice. I don't know what all kind of new features they have these days. It's hard to tell, honestly.
Yeah, I haven't used Game Maker since like 2014-ish, I think, in like 9th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a video game design class at the Votech. First period or whatever, like the what were they even calling those at that? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm half asleep. Anyway, I've used Game Maker, but yeah, I haven't used it in literally a decade at this point. So I'm curious what they're up to now too. Hold on, what if I just Google it?
Yeah, go
What about
ahead.
just pull
Go
up Game
ahead
Maker?
and start pulling
And
that up. I'll keep going on here a little bit about.
yeah,
I used Game Maker for a while. Made a few small projects. You know, my very first little game, probably like a little. I think they had a tutorial level in there that taught you how to like pop balloons or something like that. It was a super simple game. And then I made some weird, funny
I think it was
projects
like
just to
a.
share with friends in
Didn't you
school.
like
But
click on an? What's my internet is bugging tonight. Anyway, uh, you chopped in and out all the like halfway through that sentence for me.
oh,
Although I do know what you were talking about, the little like balloon clicker, like
mm-hmm.
apple clicker game or
Yeah,
whatever it
yeah.
was. Yeah, I ended up making that game as well. Did you ever spend much time in like Unity or anything after that?
Yeah, so Unity was the next thing I downloaded, which actually stemmed from when I did an actual game design course online through a college. And basically, I downloaded on Unity from that, I think. Now, honestly, I think I'm lying because you know what? Unity wasn't, we're skipping the story. Unity was not the next thing I downloaded. Actually, the next game engine that I got into was CryEngine.
Oh man, wait, CryEngine, like from
Mm-hmm.
Crysis.
Yep.
CryEngine had its own game developing software, or was it just like the sandbox engine in Crysis that you're talking about?
It's called CryEngine. And basically, they still have it today. I mean, people use it. Star Citizen runs on it, actually.
Really?
Yep.
That game looks crazy.
Yeah.
I can't afford to play it.
Yeah, honestly, so I mean, my experience with the CryEngine was, you know, when I first got that Crysis 1, it comes pre-installed on the disc. If you open up the game files, you can just open the editor, which is wild. No other game does that I know of.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that now. Okay, because I see. I always just thought that you were in like a sandbox game mode within Crysis. When you showed me that, but so it was you were in CryEngine, but it was just like.
Yep, that was CryEngine.
Didn't it have
2.
its own little world that was kind of like Zeus mode, pretty much from Arma,
So
where you could like drop back and forth between character and like the editor itself?
yeah, I mean, that's just kind of how CryEngine was built. That's kind of how it works. It was just an easy tool for the people that were making Crysis, and originally I think Far Cry. It was the tool they were using to actually make those games, which they wanted it to be quick and they could just drop in and play like a sandbox type experience. And that's the reason Crysis 1, when it came with it, you basically had assets in there to play with because it already had all the game files loaded up. Now, I mean, if you deleted all the game files, you know, you wouldn't have all the assets you need to actually play the game. So I don't even know if that's actually possible to run it separately, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, would you be able to download or, like, insert your own proprietary game files or assets at that rate if you did remove all the game files?
I know you could add custom assets for sure. I'm pretty sure.
That'd be pretty cool.
Again, I could be wrong, but if it was, I don't know. I can't remember. It's been too long ago.
So I'm on Game Maker, their website, gamemaker.io. It doesn't look like it's a whole lot different, to be honest. 10 years later. Let me try to pull this up really quick.
Are they like, does it have like a number? Like the current engine number or whatever?
Like a version number?
Yeah.
Try to find it. I don't see it. Let me check like the release notes or something maybe.
But yeah,
E14 or wait, what is that? No, that was it's got to be 2024.14.2. There's no way. That's got to be February 14th, 2024. No, it's December 18th, 2025. I'm confused.
I don't know. Game Maker, it's either been updated or it hasn't. I don't know. I'm sure somebody knows. But yeah, CryEngine 2 was a big one for me. Just spending a lot of time making custom maps, and I remember this weird project. I always loved that in that game you could actually cut trees with bullets. You could cut them into small segments. So at one point, one of my favorite things I was trying to do was to create a game, like a custom mode where you collected pieces of wood and put them on like a trailer and hauled them. And somehow I had that working at some point because the physics were actually good enough to do it, which was surprising. As old as that game was. But yeah, and eventually I did use CryEngine 3 too for a little bit. And the thing about CryEngine that always impressed me was the lighting. The fucking lighting just looked amazing. Every time you loaded it up, it was just immediately high quality. Which now, like, Unreal Engine 4, I feel like it did not have that. Like, Unreal Engine 4 looked okay. It was definitely a step up from Unity, because, I mean, I think Unity's the weakest one out of the box. You can definitely make it look good. It's just not out of the box, like, ready to go.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, has its own advantage, because not necessarily all game developers want their shit cranked up to max. Because if you're making a basic game, you want it to run well on, like, every device. Now, Unreal kind of, when you load it up, I think it's usually just, like, maxed. I think there's like a couple settings you could change, but you pretty much get max graphics right out of the box. Yeah, I always thought CryEngine had the best lighting, from my experience.
Yeah, I never really messed around with CryEngine very much. I mean, from other than like coming over when we were younger or whatever, and just screwing on your computer back in the day. But I was trying to think of what is the illumination system in Unreal now? Like I keep wanting to say like Lumix, but that's a camera.
Lumen, yeah.
Yeah, Lumen. Okay, yeah. Was that in Unreal Engine 4 or was that new in
Unreal Engine 5?
So that came with 5.
Yeah, that was honestly one of their biggest selling points, because they're like, oh, now you got real-time lighting. Well, let me tell you, my personal opinion, I like it, but I have a lot of issues with it as far as the weird like ghosting effect, because it's constantly trying to update your scene in real time without dropping your FPS. So there's definitely some latency involved. So if you're like moving really fast, sometimes you can see like these weird ghosting artifacts like behind your flashlight, for example. And it's not ideal. It kind of looks like fog in a way, I guess, like a shitty fog, basically. But
I mean, shitty fog's better than no fog, I guess. But
there's definitely some like quality settings you can change on Lumen to kind of improve that, but you're gonna have a huge graphic performance hit. So it's not really. I'm not really loving it. I love like that you can just drag and drop shit in and make it easy. I love the idea of that. It just looks good right out of the box. Because as I've tried baking lights, I don't remember I was telling you about that in that one project we was working on. I tried fully baking lights instead of like doing the dynamic lights to improve performance. But man, baking lights still, I guess they've just kind of abandoned it because now they're pushing the Lumen thing. Like, I feel like there should be better tools for baking lights, because every time I try to do it, it's just ass. Like, it's got so many problems. And I've tried it many times.
Which project was that you were referring to? We've started so many game projects at this point, and like for the most part, most of them they're like prototypes for us, just like screwing around, having fun with stuff, seeing if we can, how far we can push something, or like if we can just make something out of it. Much like the film projects were early on. So yeah, which
that's on the parkour.
Which one are you talking about?
The parkour one.
The parkour. Oh, so the most recent one. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I tried it. It just didn't work. I forget what I did though. I swear, why do I remember? I did something, like one of the last things I did on that project recently was I changed some kind of setting because I was like getting low FPS, but I changed something. I forget what it was, but I changed something that literally doubled the FPS again. I forget what it was.
You know, it really kind of killed me on that project at the end. Before, like, I mean, it's not like dead, obviously. We can still come back to it at any point in time. But what really, what made me stop, I guess, is it's the funniest thing. When you adjusted the height of the character, all of the little parkour thing in the initial room of the dojo, he was too tall for it, and I was just like, nah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like editing any of this shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like one of the downsides of like, I feel like if you're prototyping something, your goal is to just do it really fast. Don't be particular, because ultimately it might change.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't put all your balls to the wall into the prototype because, I mean, yeah, like you said, if you change the character height, everything's fucked. So.
Yep.
But that's definitely something to keep in mind for sure. I think we should finish the story in chronological order here before we start jumping into other
Disclaimer:
stuff.
we both have ADHD,
I
so there is that.
My brain worked yesterday, or did it?
I'm not convinced my brain.
If it did
even
work yesterday,
knows what
I'm
the
not
hell's
going to
going on.
guarantee my brain's going to work today. Because
Nah.
there's some rough days with ADHD, man. Holy.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah, let me try to wrap this story up fairly quickly. I mean, we don't have to like rush it, but where was we at? We was talking about CryEngine 2 is what I went to from Game Maker. And like I said, I played with that for a long time, loved it. That was what introduced me into their FlowGraph editor, which for people that don't know, CryEngine 2 actually had a FlowGraph editor, which is like blueprints in Unreal. So that was actually the first time I did coding that way. So that's kind of maybe why I really love doing it in Unreal today. But yeah, so moving on from that, I definitely tried CryEngine 3 at some point. When it first came out, I was super excited about it, and I've always loved the Crysis games too. And I mean, have you played like the Crysis games?
I've played very little of any of the Crysis games.
Oh, yeah?
It's one of the Unfortunately, I missed out on Crysis.
What about Rise?
But I did. Dude, yeah, I did play Rise. That game's pretty solid.
Yeah.
It was,
that Gladiator mode was dope.
I think Rise was like one of the first. Wasn't it one of the very first games that came out for the Xbox One?
Yes.
Like it was kind of shipped with it or something, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that game was. The story, like I don't know if it was the large scale battles or just the story of just revenge essentially that happens in that. Just good game. And then I don't know if what happened after that. Gaming kind of like that was like a new level of like cinema in gaming outside of like the AAA big hitters here and there. And then all of a sudden it kind of dipped back down and the indies started rising after that, which what happened? Big gaming companies. What happened? Anyway.
Probably.
Yes, I did play Rise, the Gladiator mode.
Probably just the market shifted or something. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, that's fair.
When you're at such a large scale.
With the new release of like technology at the consumer level too, I mean, I guess that opened a whole new avenue for like your everyday Joe to be like, you know what? I want to make a game.
Yeah.
And they don't have like the funding or maybe the resources or whatever to put into the graphical aspect of the cinematics or anything of it, so they just, as long as the game's fun, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what matters.
That honestly, that might be what a lot of things is going on right now, because if you think about it, what it used to take to make Rise Son of Rome back in whenever it released, I mean, my God, like 2012, 13, I don't know, a long time ago.
Back there, yeah.
What you would have had to do to be able to recreate that game as like a solo developer. Like, because the tools just weren't there. They might be today a lot more accessible, so that's why a lot of more games are coming out, maybe, and just people's not like, oh, we got to follow the AAA only. Like, there's a lot wider market now.
Yeah. And there's always the whole thing of like graphics don't equal good game too. Yeah. So I mean, like just because your game doesn't have cutting edge graphics or anything doesn't mean that it's not gonna be fun. Like, or you should even have to focus on the graphics. I heard actually that as far as if when they do the awards or like the rating systems on games or whatever, like the IGN 10 out of 10 best game of the year or whatever, not the award ceremonies, but when they give them the initial ratings, that if a company or the rating the comment focuses on the graphics integrity of it and says like how beautiful the game is, that it's actually potentially going to be a shitty game because they didn't have anything else to say about it.
Yeah.
Like there was nothing else that was captivating about that game to the point where you had to say trees look like trees, solid experience. Like, But I don't remember where I read that or how long ago it was. So does it still hold up? Is it a timely statement? Possibly, maybe. I mean, seems to track for me. I mean,
yeah. I mean, if we're still talking about like graphics, just like don't make
graphics don't equal good game.
Yeah. Yeah, so it definitely doesn't, and I mean, a lot of games. There's a lot of fun games that are just quick and arcadey, and that's what I mean. It's fun.
Yeah.
You don't
The
always need to
roguelite
be
is
realistic.
like, yeah, the just like the arcadey roguelite it's on the rise again. I've seen like
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of games that just drop in, do a thing, do a run, extract, or survive however long, drop out, and then get back to doing whatever else you were
Yeah.
doing. Like,
Honestly, I would say like instead of having a game that looks like real life graphics, it's a lot harder to make a game that looks like a painting, like like an art style that's custom and
yeah,
like just
stylized.
it's so aesthetic. Like there's so much work put into that. Versus like when you're doing something in real life, you have something to go off of. You know what the hell real life looks like. So
Yeah, you had to create a custom style and then like keep that consistent within itself. I'm like, I wonder if surely there might be, like, do you think there's a tool that you can create like an art style, quote unquote, for something as a template and then just apply it as a layer to like all of your assets or something? Like, say you wanted to make a cell shaded game like Borderlands or something. You create your cell shaded template for like, when edges have the outline on them, certain shadows are opaque in this color, the dots here, all the different settings, and then apply it and then just tweak like the colors or something like you would do in Unreal. My brain just kind of broke a little bit thinking about that, but
it's hard to say exactly. I mean, depending on what you're asking, but I mean, realistically, you could probably just do that in Unreal through the materials and shaders. I mean, basically, like let's say you make a custom material or a shader that you does a certain effect, then you just copy it to another asset and change the color of it. I mean, is that kind of what you're saying? I guess I don't know.
Pretty much, yeah. But as far as the template goes, like now I'm thinking as far as like Minecraft skins or whatever, because you know how in Java Edition when you make your skin or whatever, it's laid out like a flat piece of paper and you have to see where each layer is. You know what I'm saying? So my brain is dust today. Wow. So assuming it's like that and you get the template, I'm thinking that like it would have to be specific per asset at that rate, right? Or maybe not. I don't know. Actually, I guess it would determine or depend on how complex of a stylistic decision you were trying to make at that rate with the material, or how universal of the material was able to be applied. I don't know. Either way, I'm walking and talking and thinking in circles right now. Don't worry about any of that shit. What were you saying?
I mean, I think you're onto something. I don't know. I mean, if I could clarify, I would, but I really don't know how to clean that up either. But anyways, let's run back a little bit. What was we on? See, this is the ADHD.
You were in Unreal.
Yeah. I was in wait, no, I wasn't the Unreal yet. I
about?
wasn't the Unreal yet. We was talking about CryEngine 3. And when they first released,
You're still in CryEngine?
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, we went on a tangent after that. So
it happens every time.
Yeah, we're all over the place.
Oh, man.
But yeah, going back to CryEngine 3 just for a brief, because I didn't spend a lot of time in CryEngine 3, other than I just knew the lighting looked amazing, and my PC at the time struggled to even run the level that they had, but it was beautiful, for sure. But anyways, I didn't really spend much time with it. I never did really learn a lot about it. I felt like it was complicated because you got to imagine I was going from CryEngine 2 to 3, so there was they absolutely overhauled everything. Everything looked different.
Did they?
Yeah, so everything that I did know was no longer relevant, basically.
Damn.
So I didn't spend much time with it, and like I said, I just feel like the community around that grew really slow. There wasn't a lot of information, not a lot of tutorials. So I don't know when I decided to drop it completely, but I did. It would be cool to go back and revisit. I think they have CryEngine 4 or 5 now. Not sure. I think it's 5. I want to say CryEngine 5.
I'm going to look it up.
But I think you do have to pay for it, which is one reason a lot of people don't use it, is you actually have to pay to use it. It's like a subscription. So that's a little different than what we're used to seeing in game engines. I think Unity tried to do that at some point, and then people like hated it that they did that. But CryEngine's getting away with it. I think they're charging money for it.
CryEngine 5.7 was released in 2022.
Yeah.
That's their most recent.
Now, see, that's been 4 years ago. That's kind of rough. That there hasn't been like a major update. But they've been in a lot of financial problems. The best thing that they got going for them is that what's that game called? That Hunt Showdown. Hunt Showdown did really well for them, and that's like the only thing carrying them, straight up.
Who made CryEngine? Like, I can't think of.
I think his name's Yusuf. His last name is like Yusuf. I think he's like one of the.
Oh, it was one person.
Well, there's like two creators of Crytek.
Crytek, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah. No, I was just trying to think of like the company that was behind Crysis and everything.
Yeah, like they started. Literally, the first one was Far Cry, and then it just went to Crysis.
Ubisoft made Far Cry though.
Not the first one. Not the first one.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that makes sense.
I think the Crytek was still behind the second one, Far Cry 2, I think. And then after that, it got shipped off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that does make sense because then that's when it started. I mean, Far Cry 3 was decent. It wasn't bad. That 3's the one with Voss in it, right?
I think so.
So yeah, Far Cry 3 was, I mean, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good game.
Far Cry was like their Crytek's way of just showing the open world landscape, like technical abilities of the engine, basically. It was an engine demo. Same with Crysis, honestly, but anyways, moving on. I know our listeners are probably like, man, I wish these guys would stop looping in circles.
Brother, you better grab your skis and start riding with us. That's all I know, because
they got us on in the background. We're just background noise, right?
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, but when you tune in, you might actually get a little bit of useful information.
I'm used to being background noise in people's lives anyway. It's all good.
But yeah, anyway, so CryEngine 3 really just wasn't it. It wasn't taken off very well, I don't think. Crysis 3 did not do very well either for them. And then, Crysis 2 was using CryEngine 3, I think, also.
Didn't they just remaster like one of the first two Crysis games?
I think all of them's been remastered at this point. Other than, I think even 3.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, because they just remastered 3. Yeah, that was the most recent one.
Yeah. But yeah, after that, at some point, I decided to do a game design course, and I want to say I used Unity before this. I played around with Unity one time. I wanted to make a skid steer simulator. So like that was like one of the first things I did in Unity was fired it up and made some like blocks like shaped like a skid steer, like like one of the Bobcat power loader looking things.
Wait, was that the I don't know the hip simulator?
No. That was in Game Maker.
That was in Game Maker. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was Game Maker.
Damn, you made that in Game Maker? Hell yeah, that's pretty advanced for Game Maker.
Yeah, I mean, it was a side scroller. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the only thing I ever made in Game Maker was just like the click ball thing or whatever.
But yeah, in Unity, I was trying to make that skid steer simulator, and I got like, I want to say I got to the point to where I had to like actually animate it or like input some controls, and then I was like, I don't know how to do this, and then I just like I just dropped it. I mean, I had no clue what I was doing. I was just like, I don't know. It seemed complicated to me at the time. But then anyways, I ended up taking a game design course, and basically they forced us to use Unity for our projects. It was like collaborative projects with teammates over the internet, which was interesting. Not my ideal way to communicate to a group of people on a technical project that I don't have the ability to do. Like if I knew what I was doing, sure, we'd all be on the same page, but there was just a lot of like all over the place. But anyways, we just did some basic blockout stuff. They gave us it was kind of cool that they gave us a pre-made character that you just kind of dropped in, and like pre-made checkpoint objects and basic stuff like that you can just drag and drop in. But that's when I really started using Unity, I think. And you know what? I think I'm sitting here. I am literally listening to myself lie right now because I did.
All right.
I actually made a game before I ever even did that game design course, I think. Or was it after?
Oh, man,
I can't remember if it was before or after, bro. Anyways, at some
Wait,
point,
what? What was-
at
hold
some
on.
point, I actually made a game in Unity, a VR game that I am not going to announce the title of because I don't want people to go look at it because it was my first VR game in Unity back in like 2017. It was ass.
Didn't you? Wait, what was your question before that about the game design course before or after the?
Yeah, I didn't know if
Fuck.
I didn't know if I took the college courses before I released that VR game. I feel like I made the VR game first, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I was trying to think for a second, but now for some reason I thought it was you went to college and then made the game. But now that I'm thinking back to fuck, I don't know. I don't remember.
I
Like, at
I
all.
literally don't remember, and y'all not gonna know either because we're not gonna find out tonight. You might see it in a future
No, I'm not.
update.
I'm not gonna stress. I'm neither gonna stress nor lose sleep over that question going unanswered tonight. So,
but yeah,
sorry.
I did release a shit ass. I feel, did I use that term on the first episode?
It was
I feel like
dope
I did.
for the time. Shit ass.
I think I did refer to something as shit ass on the first
Yeah,
episode.
you did. Yeah, the shit. You called that the song. When we were talking
so
about.
I made
Kingston
some
and the
shit
Mask
ass music
everything.
and I made some shit
Shit-ass
ass
song.
games, and that's how you start getting
Hey,
better
man.
at making shit. You just make some shit ass stuff until you're
That's
good at
right.
it. That's literally it.
Jake the dog once said, "Being really bad at something is the first step towards being kind of good at something."
That's true. It's true.
There it is.
You just gotta keep shitting it out.
Yeah, I just don't like being really bad at stuff, though. That's part of my problem.
Mm.
Like, I don't know if there's like a perfectionism thing or like OCD or I don't
Yeah.
think I have OCD. I'm not gonna sit here and try to like
Oh, is this a mental health podcast now?
hypochondriac myself. Yeah, sure, why not? We had this. Welcome to the.
Welcome to the
Welcome
It
to the
Worked
mental health
Yesterday, referring to your
segment.
brain.
But will it work tomorrow? I mean, it's the same question at the end of the day.
Mhm.
But shit, I don't remember what I was gonna say now. What was I talking about? It was irrelevant. Fuck.
Yeah, we just gotta let it go. We gotta let it go, man. It's just...
The answer is no. It will not work today, but it did work yesterday. Yeah, we just gotta let it go. We tried to have a mental health segment, but brain wouldn't let us.
We gotta
Anyway.
finish up. We gotta finish
Over
up this game dev story, or we're never gonna get out of here. This is crazy.
Oh shit. We
Um,
gotta get out of here sometime.
I mean, if my brain was a little bit more, again, for reference, we're recording this at like 10 p.m. and I don't usually stay up super late, so my brain's. This is at the end of the day. My brain is a little over fried, but
You're at the end of your day. I woke up 30 minutes ago from an unplanned nap, so
yup.
yeah.
Yeah, you're like groggy. You got morning grogginess, and I'm like at the end of the day, like buzzkilled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked all
Used to
day.
be a
I don't
work
want to do nothing.
Yeah. You got soft hands, brother.
I work 804 hours a week.
What the fuck? Yeah. Oh my god. What the hell is that? He's like, I work 36-hour shifts, 7 days. I got 8 days a week. I don't know. Go to TikTok. You'll find it. We all know
Oh,
the people there. I don't know any of the people there.
Honestly, if you haven't
anyway.
seen it, I'm surprised.
Yeah. I mean, if you haven't seen it, then you got soft hands, brother. That's all there is to it.
What do you know? Game developers have soft hands.
I have soft hands. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Gamers
My hands are pretty soft.
and game designers, they both got soft hands at the end of the day.
I have my fingertips are not very soft from playing guitar, but the
Yeah.
rest of my hand pretty soft. But where were we at? We're still stuck in Unity, aren't we?
Yeah, so anyways, that shit ass VR game I made, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I took a college course, blah 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 blah. I learned a little bit about Unity in college,
Whoa.
and then I what?
Hold up, backtrack. I made a shit ass VR game. What? I took a college course. What?
6 beers. What?
Oh my god.
It all loops.
And a Bloody Mary. All right. God damn it, Stone Cold.
Well, dude, eventually I'm gonna come up with a Stone Cold reference in the game engine. Like it'll be relevant.
We should start jumping in my server. That way I can use the soundboard and we
Yep.
can like use the actual Stone Cold thing.
What?
What? I don't know if that's.
I have no idea.
Will that cause problems? Surely
like,
not, dude. It's like
died.
3 seconds.
I have no idea.
Did the WWE trademark or copyright the word "what" specifically from Stone Cold's tone of voice?
I mean, I feel like
Is that a thing that they can do?
a sound bite probably not too bad, just because it's short, like you said.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
that'd be wild.
Anyways, where was we at? Okay, I finished the college stuff. Moving on. I always use JavaScript in Unity, and so I was having to hard code everything, right? And now, actually, this is where the story actually progresses after 20 minutes. So I finally had that shit ass VR game, and I kid you not, I was working on a master version 2 update to fix the shit assness of the game, and it actually looked really good. I was into it. I was like, this actually looks pretty good. This is going to change the quality of the game completely. It was a complete remaster, basically. I was even changing the way that the game actually played and worked with the headset. But yeah, it unfortunately, I got to a point to where the hard coding through JavaScript. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I was just adjusting my mic. I'm listening.
I was like, what's going on over there?
No, I'm listening. I'm good.
Oh, you were trying to move it, but like not make noise.
Yeah, my mic was like sitting at a weird angle,
Yeah.
and I was trying to like twist it.
But yeah,
it did nothing.
I ended up dropping that project because I was literally 85-90% done with the update, and I got to the point to where the code, I could not figure out how to get it to do what I wanted. So having that lack of control on the fucking project was really irritating me after weeks and weeks of watching videos and trying to figure it out. So me and hard coding just never got along, even though I was forced to do it, and I learned JavaScript fairly well.
Dude, I hate JavaScript.
But yeah, I just hate every time I'd have one little error somewhere and I had to scroll through the whole damn other. Oh man, I just don't have any good memories of coding, like straight up. But anyways, that's where Unreal finally comes in. I switched to Unreal.
With the nodes.
I don't remember if that's what it originally was. I was like, oh man, like no coding.
True, actually, now that was it? Did Unreal did it drop, or at least when you switched to it, did it already have nodes?
Unreal Engine 4 did, yeah. Yeah, no, I've never actually programmed hard code in Unreal. I've yet to have any issues with the Blueprint system that it hasn't required custom code. Never had to make anything like that dumb of like I'm gonna rewrite the whole engine just to make this one feature work. Like, actually, you know what? If it's that hard, I'm probably gonna be like, maybe we don't need that. Like,
maybe this feature's not necessary.
Maybe that's a total waste of the budget. Get out of here.
Or surely to God, there's like another way to do it. Like, what could possibly be that complex that you have to rewrite the entire script? 2014.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Nodes with
big companies are definitely making crazy shit that requires custom code, but for something that
that's fair,
small scale project, I don't think it's worth that.
Big companies also have proprietary in-house software that they can use that has all of their custom code pre-made that they can slap in too. Yeah. So I mean,
but yeah, man, I downloaded Unreal at this point, and like I said, it was a game changer of not having to actually do hard code anymore. Of course, it took me some time to learn blueprints, I'm sure, because there's a lot to it. I mean, there's a lot of different nodes and stuff.
I know, that's right. That's why I let you do it.
Even though you can just drag and drop stuff, you don't know what it does until you start using it. And there's definitely, I mean, there's some things I've programmed to this day that are like so convoluted, and there's so many wires being connected around. I mean, you really got to understand what it does at the end of the day. But it's just
if like
it's just a lot more visual.
Like you don't know. Oh God, here we go. Lag is killing us. Anyway, you said that you don't know what anything does until you start using it. But like, even if you start using it, if you're not using it correctly, you're just not gonna fucking know what it does. I know from my experience, like I can plug stuff in left and right all day. I'm gonna plug it in the wrong spot every time, just about. So like, it's more precise than just like using it. It's like using it knowledgeably, because I'm not wasting a month and a half just plug this in. Does it work? Like literally, there's I think a bit on Family Guy where they're trying to figure out their own phone number, and he just goes like 111 1111. Lois, damn. 111 1112 Lois, damn, 111 1113 Lois, damn. Like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So fuck
yeah,
that.
no, I had to watch tutorials for each node basically just to figure out what they are. And thank God there's people that have already created those tutorials, and that's kind of partially the reason that I even know to make tutorials about the Unreal Engine, because I just watched so many tutorials. I'm like, maybe I could do this too. So yeah, Unreal, it's badass. I think it's the best game engine that you could be using right now. Granted, it depends on the type of game you're making. And there's another game engine that I've never even used, Godot, which is free also.
Godot.
Yes, a lot of people do use Godot these days. Granted, they're not making like AAA graphic masterpieces, but like for smaller games, if you're in the scope of the graphics, I mean, it could really work well.
I think my brain went straight to the actress. I think her name's, is it Gal Gadot?
I don't know.
Name? She played as Wonder Woman.
I don't know.
Unrelated to anything, probably, maybe. There's probably a connection there. All history is cyclic and connected, so maybe.
Basically, yeah.
Wonder Woman's a gamer?
Yeah, pretty much. She's actually cosplaying.
Yeah.
A video game character.
It all loops.
That was stemmed from a movie character.
That was stemmed from a comic character. My bad. I just jumped a couple steps ahead. ADHD.
But yeah, I mean,
we both mean something.
Yeah, we mean.
But no, I was gonna say. You said Unreal Engine's pretty badass for like even smaller scale companies. A lot of AAA companies are switching to Unreal now. Like Halo, I think Halo Studios, I think they're called now. Previously 343 Industries, they're switching to Unreal Engine 5 to go forward with Halo, which is technically them going backwards with Halo because they're remaking the first game, and it's going to be called Halo Campaign Evolved, I believe is what they're currently coining it as. So Halo's going forward by going backwards by switching from a proprietary software called Slipspace that they developed, Slipspace Engine, switching to Unreal 5 ? I believe, to go forward with the series. And I'm assuming they're trying to like jumpstart funding or something, like, because they're a new studio at the end of the day. And I mean, I don't really know why else you would remaster a game that's already been remastered twice.
Money.
I mean, true.
If people buy it, they buy it, man.
I mean, graphically, it does look better than the other remasters before it, from what I've seen, and probably plays smoother. And I think they may have slightly altered a few events. Like, I'm pretty sure all the key events still hold up to the original lore, if I'm not mistaken, but they've like modernized or altered something along the way, I believe. I could be wrong. Take that with a grain of salt, as you should with everything on the internet, obviously, people. But yeah, new Halo remake being made in Unreal instead of Slipspace, which they just spent all kinds of time and money developing and investing into. Wild. But that's the power of Unreal.
They must have accepted the loss, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why beat your head against the wall?
Ubisoft would do that.
Yeah. I pulled up a list. Some other studios that also are in Unreal now is one of the biggest ones actually just being CD Projekt Red. So that's
CD Projekt Red switched to Unreal.
Yep. That's pretty massive.
Cyberpunk 2 gonna go off.
I don't know what their engine was called or what they were using before, but it was definitely something custom, wasn't it?
It was like Red Engine or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think so. Hard to say. But not only them, we got 2K Games, we got Ninja Theory, we got Xbox Game Studios, which was Halo.
Yeah, Red Engine.
And PUBG.
It was Red Engine. PUBG.
Which, I mean, they were a smaller studio when they started, I think, so.
Didn't they start in Unity?
Probably, yeah. I would think. It looks like a Unity game.
Maybe I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean.
What?
It
looks like shit. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
I'm
it's
sure it
the
looks
OG
fine.
battle royale.
Yeah, I'm sure it
for the
looks fine,
most part, so.
honestly. But yeah, dude, with
I'm
CD
not a fan
Projekt
of it.
Red going to Unreal, they're working. They specifically probably switched, or I don't know how it worked, but see, Unreal Engine 6, or is it 7? No. I'm sorry. Unreal Engine 5 version
We're on
6.
5, bud.
Version 6.
Okay.
Like the update or something. I don't even know at this
What do
point.
you have access
The
to that I don't
update,
know
the
about?
update
What
names
do
are
you mean?
confusing the hell out of me. When are we going to go to Unreal Engine 6? Maybe we are. I don't remember. But anyways, one of the new versions that's coming out, where basically they're collaborating just with CG Projekt Red to make these new features. So
Damn.
basically what they've done is, for the first time ever, this is huge, actually. This is huge. For the first time ever, they're actually changing how trees and bushes and all that are like actually rendered. So did the lighting.
Bush.
They've done the infinite geometry, nanite. And now they're targeting the vegetation, like trees, which basically
Foliage.
instead of trees being 2D pictures, like of branches, they are physical. Every leaf is modeled.
Isn't that gonna cause like?
And it sounds like it's
hell of a...
right. But combined with the nanite, the infinite detail, and it's actually a pixelation thing from what I've seen so far. So, or not pixelation. What's the other one? Voxel.
Okay.
So as you get further away from the trees, the voxel sizes get bigger, like blockier, like Minecraft looking. But they're so far in the distance, and your pixels are, they're so far away, you can't see it.
Yeah. You
So
can't
that's
see it
how
anyway.
it's saving performance. Only the trees close to you are actually at fully detailed.
I mean, that makes sense to do. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I think there's a
That's
lot
how
of
your eyes
advantages.
work anyway. I mean,
So I'm
I think it's
expecting,
interesting that
as of right now, GTA 6, and the new, the Witcher 4, right? 4, I think.
Yeah. 4, yeah.
Might actually be a definition of a next gen title. The closest thing we've got.
Oh,
Because when's the last time when is the
6.
last time something came out and you were like, this is next gen? I feel like everything's been stale, like, for years.
Probably Red Dead Redemption 2
I would agree.
was the
from
last,
what I've
like,
seen, that shit
for
was crazy.
sure. Yeah, it was pretty wild.
But like that was the only notable
like,
game, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean,
there's that new game called Body
as far
Cam
as-
that kind of trended.
True.
Because it looks like super
Body Cam
hyper
was pretty
realistic.
crazy. Yeah, that's because they use the fisheye lens camera and the I don't know if they scanned in the assets or if it's just the filter that they put over the camera itself, and plus with the blurred faces and everything, so you don't have to worry about like Uncanny Valley at all in that rate.
Right, true.
Because all of the shit's hidden. So at that rate, super detailed or even somewhat detailed models below that from like neck down or whatever, and then weapon assets and all that good stuff.
I think one of the biggest things,
filter.
It looks so realistic because we are, if you think about it, we're used to watching videos and we know what videos look like. So it's, if you think about it, a game is basically a video on screen, except you're controlling it. So it could actually be lower res than like an actual video, like a regular video game, because you want it to look like a video recording to be real.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. I think they added like some sort of filter overlay or something on top of it to help with that. And then just the way the camera moves too, it's like super dynamic. Like when you search corners, like he like twists around and everything. So
actually, what impressed me the most,
it reminds me of those
scene, is the ragdolling. Like when you shoot somebody, it literally looks like you just dropped somebody's fucking ass. I was like, what?
And the sound design's pretty wild too. Like that, believe it or not, the sound design in Arc Raiders is fucking insane from what I've seen of it. I haven't gotten to play it yet, but
that game is insane.
Nutty. Yeah.
Well, I saw like all right, let's be honest. Arc Raiders is a next gen battle royale.
Is it even a battle royale?
Extractor. Looter shooter.
Yeah, it's like
Who
a
the hell
co-op
knows?
looter shooter, extractor looter shooter. I don't know. I haven't gotten to play it yet. It reminds me of Helldivers, but like if Helldivers was from the Bayou or something.
Well,
I don't
dude,
know.
it was the first time in a long time something impressed me in a game. Like, I haven't played it, but I've watched a lot of scenes and stuff.
Either. Yeah.
When the giant robot literally leaps halfway across the map and like sticks to
dude,
shit,
terrifying.
I'm like, whoa. I'm like,
fucking
dude,
terrifying.
you would. It's the fact that enemies can't do that in most games, but then all of a sudden this sumbitch just comes flying, and you're like, what the?
It has the adaptive AI thing too, so like the enemies actually learn from every game that's played, and they're able to apply that to each new game. And like the AI, those bots are actually fucking learning along with the players. It's insane.
And what's crazy is we've had the technology to have learning AI, but like to actually see it implemented into a game like that is cool as hell.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Like
what else? Something to do with the movement system of it. It's not like pre-planned necessarily, so like it can make mistakes too, and like you can see in the animations like it'll try to correct itself and shit. It's some next level shit.
Yeah. Anyway, Unreal's badass. If you want to learn about Unreal, go check out my channel, Unreal Nexus. I'm gonna keep making content there. You'll probably see some clips from this episode over there as well. But yeah, we play video games. We've always played games.
Oh yeah.
The amount of nights that we stayed up, fucking middle of the night, just skipping school, trying to play video games. I mean, we're dedicated.
You think these bags under my eyes and these dark circles were just fucking here? No, I earned this shit. This is a lifelong commitment to XP over sleep.
I grinded Halo. I grinded Halo 3 so hard that one night my mom came in and ripped my Xbox up out of the fucking desk, and like cords and all just, and then it flew across the room, slammed into the wall, and I was told to go to bed.
Did you get Hayabusa in Halo 3?
I did.
Did you? Hell yeah. I never got to play Halo 3 online. I started with, I think, Reach or Halo 4 because I never had internet.
I've been thinking about it recently. How do you, what even gives you the Hayabusa with the sword? Is it something to do with the campaign,
sword,
right?
I think you had to 100% the achievements, I believe. You had to 1,000 gamer score the game.
Jesus.
And that was like beat the game on legendary,
with
and there were like a
on.
couple achievements tied to like with like multiplayer shit on top of that too.
Man.
Back when achievements meant something.
That the grind was real, I know that. I played the hell out of that game.
Dude, I would much rather something like that than the current shit battle pass, like paywall, pay to win, any of that shit. Like, give us something to do in the game, give us something to grind for, give us a dope ass reward, and I promise you will reap the rewards of your fucking efforts. Game devs everywhere, from single A to quadruple A, because apparently that's a thing now. Give us something worth showing for our efforts in the game, and we'll probably spend more money on the fucking game to support it. Like, if you make a good game, if you build it, they will come. Not if you throw it in the battle pass, they will buy it. Stop. Quit it. Like, I don't know.
Very true. But then again, that's from your view, right?
From the consumer perspective,
but
right?
From one consumer, not all consumers. Some people might see it in the battle pass and say, I gotta have it.
Well, some people got fucking too much money, maybe. Then they should,
or they'd be borrowing some credit cards to just buy that shit, which
oh man, let me borrow parents' credit cards and just bankrupt them for these fucking GTA Shark cards.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness. I'm rich in game, mama. I'm rich in game. Yeah, we got to take out a third mortgage on the house. I don't know what that means.
You know what? This might be a hot take, but I can respect it. As a kid, I can respect it. As an adult, I hate it.
As a kid, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, you got some balls on you. Even if you're a non-penis haver, you got some balls on you. Because I would never. I'd be picking my teeth up somewhere else along the house, I feel like. But
like,
yeah, and as an adult,
I wanted to like lean into the point of not only is it bold, but like technically to a kid, that could be the reality. If they feel like they're rich in the game, what's the difference? They might think it's the same as real life.
Fair.
So I could respect it, you know.
I'm not happy about it like you said, as an adult, I hate it.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan at all. But as a kid, like, I mean, if I was bold enough to swipe old credit card, I probably could have had some Xbox Live about a half a decade earlier than I got it.
If all I did was play video games and that was my life, and I had no other chores or like, well, I mean, even if you had chores,
no bills,
and somebody's credit card happened to be laying there, and all I had to do was run it.
And I also wasn't aware of right from wrong, because that's a pretty big aspect of that
too. Yeah,
like, it's pretty ingrained in you. Like, hey,
yeah,
don't do that.
Not everybody. not everybody has.
Not
that.
Everybody gets that. No, but also, hey, everybody, don't do that.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. Honestly,
PSA.
Yeah. Hey, if you're a kid and you happen to hear this on the radio one day or some bullshit, don't steal your parents' credit cards.
Don't do it. Just ask.
Just ask straight up. They'll probably give them to you anyways.
And
just
if you hear no, yeah, you have a better chance of them giving it to you more times than not if you ask than if you steal it. Like that whole like ask for forgiveness, not permission thing. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Because you might be rich in GTA, but how you gonna be on GTA and get all that money if you ain't got no electricity to get on Xbox Live, my boy, and or girl, and or other gender affiliates?
Wumbo.
I mean,
don't start. Anyways, where does that take us? We've talked about video games.
What's your favorite game? We had people cast their votes. I'm pretty sure only you and I voted on it, but I'm curious. If you can name a favorite video game of all time, can you even do it at this point? We're fucking 3 generations into gaming at this point.
I think
almost.
It should be pre-wrote down, because I don't want to sit here and think like for too long. Because you know I'm gonna try to balance, but let me try to think of just a few of my favorite games.
Well, yeah, we'll think of our like top couple games now, and if you can think of one for next time, maybe we'll talk about that next time.
Yeah, but no, I think I'd probably write Halo Reach.
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
Halo Reach
at least in the top 5.
Man.
Oh
man,
that's peak.
If y'all if anybody disagreed that Halo Reach was like, if you think it was a shit game, you're crazy, or you just didn't experience it the same way as I did. I don't know.
Yeah.
That game changed my life at some point.
Same. Reach was insane. So good.
But definitely that. And I kind of got in some weird factory simulation games at some point. So I'm going to have to throw... See, part of me wants to put Satisfactory up there. But now that I have...
Satisfactory's not bad.
Now that it's grown on me for a while and I've played it a few times, honestly, I think it's not exactly what I wanted. The thing that it really needs is more combat. Because I finally bit the bullet and bought Factorio not long ago. After all these years, I've seen it every day on Steam. I finally bit the bullet, bought Factorio, thinking that, since I played Satisfactory first, most people didn't do it that way, but that's how I came into it. I'm like, well, Satisfactory's 3D, Factorio's 2D. It's probably not
top down.
I'm like, it's probably not going to be it's not all that. I mean, I'm like, I done played like a 3D version, and I prefer 3D games. Well, I downloaded Factorio, and it blew me away about the combat. And that's what stood out to me. It's a dark game. It's like surprisingly dark. Satisfactory's like kind of like bubbly and like funny looking.
Yeah.
Factorio's grim and it's fucking dark, and it's about just depleting the minerals in the ground and building your factory and killing bugs that are trying to attack you and kill you because you're polluting their planet. It's pretty...
Bugs, you say?
It's pretty metal, actually.
Sounds like someone needs democracy.
Yeah. So, yeah, it ties into that, too. But I think if it had heavy metal music in it, it would go hard.
Oh, man.
But
do you like Killing Floor?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, those games are solid. Or
Yeah,
any of the Doom games, I guess.
I'm just that took me for because in the trailer I seen that there's like some combat for sure, but it wasn't my initial thought process that I'm like, this is just a factory building game. It's not going to be like a war fighting game. But yeah, it is. It's a war against the bugs as you grow your factory because they smell your pollution that your plants are producing, and if you don't keep it down, you're going to alarm more of them, and they come, and you actually have to go eliminate their hives basically to keep them from respawning. And I don't know how big the map is or if it's infinite, but it's enormous. I'll never finish the game. I'd literally, dude. You know how games have tech trees?
Yeah.
This game has infinite tech tree. It feels like when you're playing it. Like I have never seen such a monumental list of stuff you have to get. And there's some really dope stuff too, like literally mechs and everything you can drive and automated like robots that build shit for you. It's crazy. The trains are cool as hell too, though. Anyway, see, this is why Factorio is going up there for me. Even though I haven't played a lot of hours like most people, but Factorio is badass.
Hell yeah.
Next, I gotta name at least 3. Damn, I gotta pick a Crisis. Which Crisis is my favorite? Man, Crisis 3.
Oh man,
Crisis 3.
All right.
Crisis 3 was pretty badass.
What about an honorable mention of RuneScape in there anywhere? Just for the nostalgia factor? I don't know, dude. I think
not for me. I like RuneScape.
RuneScape was. I mean, it was good as a child, but then like literally a couple years ago, I finally, after 25 years, got a membership to RuneScape, a paid membership. The way I was fucking lied to as a kid about what the membership side of that world was. Oh my goodness. You get to Falador and you're like, is that it? This is it? We're done? That's it?
Where's my shit?
Where's the game? Where's the rest of it? Now
what do you mean I have to spend 90 years of my life working on this game to get to that part?
Yeah. What do you mean 91 is half of 99? What the fuck? Or 92? Is it 92 or 91?
I don't remember.
I think it's 92 is half of 99. But either way, yeah, no, I don't know. RuneScape, I mean, it went hard as a kid when that's what there was. I think I played it the first in like 2003 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere around there.
Oh, I got 2 more games.
It's been around since like
I gotta slap that shit in
99.
there.
Yeah.
2 more games that just fired out of the tank. Sly Cooper 3.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3.
I was gonna say, dude, you have to throw a Dragon Ball game in there. Like, there's no way that doesn't make at least.
I have been
5.
wanting to hook that bitch up and replay that game and just challenge myself on the hardest difficulty, just to sit here and sweat and bitch about it. I mean, that game's crazy.
Did you have it for PS2 or was it for Xbox? Okay, you have both controllers still for PS2?
I probably do. They have an Xbox version. You probably get it on PC nowadays, to be honest with you.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I was just saying, like, next time I come over, if you want to fire that bitch up,
dude,
I
think we need to do a sweat live stream of just trying to 100% that game.
Oh God,
I'm serious.
We'd
have to be locked in for days.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, dude, I played on very hard. Now, again, I mean, I've told you this a million times. I'm gonna say it on the podcast. That game, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, has a very hard difficulty, which first I think you have to beat the game on hard. And I cannot get past the first enemy on hard. Now, as a kid, I played that game so much, I beat the game on hard. I beat the game on very hard. And then you unlock Z1, Z2, and there's a Z3, and you have to beat all of those before you unlock an extra mode called, like, what was it called? Red Ribbon Base or something. I don't even remember. But anyways, it's basically where you go in and then your characters unlock these insane stats. And you've basically level your character like an RPG. Until you defeat the strongest enemies in the game, which I think was a Mega Shenron, to be honest. If I remember that correctly. I might be thinking
was the one
where
you made your own fighter and you like went around the dojo and shit. Was that any of the Budokais?
The dojo?
Or was that like you could you made your own fighter. Like they had like a story mode or some
Oh,
shit on it where you made
Xenoverse,
your own fighter.
probably.
And yeah, Xenoverse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I played a little bit of one of those. I think it was 2. Did they make a Xenoverse 2?
Yep.
I think that's the one that I played. And I didn't get very far into it. I think I got as far as like Master
Mhm.
Roshi was like, "Go do a thing on your Nimbus cloud," and I was like, "I mean, all right." And then
Yeah.
I stopped playing. I don't remember. I don't remember what happened after that. It was like an MMO or something, wasn't it? Or some
Honest,
sort of online or some shit.
it's definitely pretty open world. Like, Dragon Ball games have all done a lot of weird things because there's been so many of them. But
Hmm.
they switched like Budokai 3. I can't 100% say for sure, but I think it might be one of the last ones they made that was like side by side.
Didn't they just make another Dragon Ball game?
They made a side by side one called Fighter Z. That was pretty big on like tournaments and stuff. People had competitive tournaments on it because it was so like technical. You like had to lock in on like the timing and everything. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, dude, they make new ones like every year. I'm not gonna lie.
Sparking Zero
Mm-hmm.
was 2024. That one had like a. I don't know if they could all do it because I've played a couple of the Dragon Ball games from like the GameCube era up or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, but I don't remember what any of them were. But I feel like didn't Dragon Ball always have like the Z-axis where you could like, because you started off here and here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you could always go this way too, like Tekken, instead of Mortal Kombat where it's just like flat.
Dude,
I
it's
don't know
been
what
so long
I
since
don't know
I
what my hand
played.
motions are, but I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball, like most of them
Yeah,
have
yeah,
had
yeah.
the
I
Z
think
axis.
the camera
pretty sure.
rotates with you. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But see, Budokai was weird because it was still like 2D view,
Yeah.
but in like a 3D world
Mhm.
that could rotate. So it was kind of weird how that
That's kinda
dynamic
cool,
worked.
though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I love that game. But then what took over was then they came out with the Budokai Tekken-chi. I don't even know. I don't even know how you say it. But there's
What?
3 of the originals of those, and that's when they switched the camera to a third-person camera. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that or not, but like most Dragon Ball Z games.
Wait, they were first person?
No. I'm saying they went from like the 2D side by side battle, like typical fighter,
Okay. Just
to like
the
over the shoulder. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's when they first started doing that, and most games are like that now, today.
Yeah.
And the Tekken games were dope too. I used to play it all the time.
Hell yeah.
But I prefer Budokai 3 still. I think that was peak.
I'm trying to think. I want to say, as far as my top games, obviously Reach, like 100%, no contest at all.
Mhm.
Like agreed, wholeheartedly agreed. Reach
Legendary.
for sure. But also, there was a game that I played back in the early 2000s on PS2, and I know I've talked your ear off about this fucking game over the years. Freedom Fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. That game deserves and needs a remaster. It kind of got a spiritual successor in the Homefront games,
Mm-hmm.
but not to the original extent or even like hype. I feel like that the original game, Jesus Christ, I can't speak. Original game got. But basically, in that game, you play as a plumber in Manhattan, I believe, New York, and you go to this apartment, and you're just like, you and your brother are here to fix some. I mean, you're a plumber doing plumber stuff. You know, it's a me Mario, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, fucking Soviet Russia attacks because the USSR somehow never got dismantled after that all. What I don't remember. Was that in the 80s? I don't know. We're not a history podcast. I know stuff about history, but my brain's not working right now. But anyway, so the USSR never got dismantled in this version of the world, or this alternate reality of America.
Mm-hmm.
And Plumber Bob and Plumber Jim Bob, can't remember the names. I think it's
It's definitely
irrelevant
Jim and Bob.
at the moment. It's Bob and Jim Bob, Jethro, and yeah. Anyway, as you're fixing the pipes in this New York apartment, all of a sudden Soviet Russia invades America, and basically you spend the entirety of that game running from, fighting back, and then building a resistance to try to recapture the East Coast of the United States, and it takes you, I want to say, from New York down to DC throughout, from summertime through the winter and into spring, and you're just fighting your whole way through it. And I think if eventually you finally like it either like you recapture the country or it ends on like a cliffhanger similar to the Red Dawn movies, where it's like, and we're fighting and we're gonna keep fighting because that's what we do, and that's what we do. And I'm not gonna quote that whole phrase because I already fucked it up, but anyway, game was incredible in my opinion. It had the sewer base that visibly upgraded as you progressed through the game. It had the soldier recruitment. You know, you could recruit the squad, and as you gained more reputation throughout the city, you could recruit more people, and you would see more resistance fighters. It had barking orders like the old school Rainbow Six games before Ubisoft simplified everything. It had multiplayer, PvP, where you and I think you can do up to like 2v2s or whatever. Bunker takeover type shit with AI bots, and like it was insane for the time.
You say it's called Freedom Fighters, right?
Freedom Fighters, yeah.
You just like dawned something in my memory about old fighter games in like bars where you could break shit, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, dude, yeah, like the fucking Def Jam games and shit.
Yes.
Or
I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Def Jam. Yeah. That went hard.
I don't think I ever played Freedom Fighters.
I feel like not a whole lot of people did. Like, I think I've met a couple people, I almost name dropped by accident, but
yeah,
I've only met a few people that like I know for a fact have, and that they have said that they've played that game. But number 3, since I'm gonna let you, you know, while you're looking that up, I'm gonna keep rolling on through my list.
I mean, is it like a shooter mainly? That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's a third-person shooter.
Okay. We might have to go on a crazy nostalgic gameplay of like our favorite games.
Play that game. I'll fucking buy it right now. Actually, I won't. I can't afford it right now. It's only like $6, but I'm broke currently. You can get it on Steam though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. But yeah, we could play like all of our nostalgic like favorite games and just make extra content out of that. I mean, just grind through and try to beat the game.
The Jak series, Jak and Daxter, Jak 2, Jak 3.
Yeah.
Those games were incredible. I fucking loved them. There's a like, I don't know what it was. I feel like that's partially where I get my like snarky smartassery from.
Yeah, that game is
those
like that,
games because it's. There's a lot of that. There's some fourth wall breaks in it. Like it's wild, but those are really fun.
Oh, I thought of one that I forgot. That since you said Rainbow Six Vegas 2 was,
dude,
a huge part of my life.
Yes, Vegas 2, hell yeah. Any of the original Rainbow Six games, like I can't even think of what they were now. Like on the OG Xbox back in the day, I remember playing the fuck out of those. The original Ghost Recon games, which I think they just announced Project Over finally. Like, I've heard about that for 2.5 years. New Ghost Recon game coming out. They're supposed to be switching back to first person mode. I don't particularly like that, and every fucking YouTuber that I've watched that plays Ghost Recon also does not like that. They want players to have a choice between first or third person. There's no reason. Yeah.
It's Ubisoft. They have all the assets to make a third and a first. Yeah.
Yeah. If they can do it, they literally just did it for Avatar, that Avatar game they did, Frontiers of Pandora. Like they just dropped
copy and paste the code, bro. What the
They do it anyway. You can down to the animation.
It's going to be first person paid DLC.
I'll buy it, but I'm not happy about it. Like, I'm gonna be pissed, but like, yeah, sure, fuck it. But I mean, I don't know. If they finally stop, if they get their head out of their ass and just add mod support to their games, because you can mod it anyway. You just have to work around it with the Anvil toolkit, get around the cheat thing. But definitely the Ghost Recon games would have to be my top 5. And what is, I don't, what's a 5th game? Dude, NFL Street. Fuck it. Why not? Those games went hard as fuck back in the day. Why not? Just for an off the wall left field pick.
What's your favorite Flash game?
Flash game.
Or I'm not, when I say Flash, I guess I'm gonna say Flash like a website like Y8. You remember,
Like
or Mini Clip?
Mini Clip and stuff.
Yeah.
I used to play the Trials games on Mini Clip a lot. Those were
Oh
one of
yeah.
my go-tos.
Was it?
Or any.
Was that a
What's up?
direct game? Like the
Yeah. Yeah.
they had it on
like
Flash
a.
before they made the official game.
Yep.
Like, was it the
Yes, they
same
did.
studio?
I don't know. I think so, but I'm not sure. Because their first game is called Trials HD, so I mean it would make sense because they went from the Flash version of just Trials or whatever, and their first full-scale game being on console would be the HD version of that.
Dude,
so
I spent way too much time on Trials HD.
same. Oh my
The map
god,
editor
dude.
thing took me over.
It was so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I only had the demo of Trials HD, which really made me upset because that game was so fun. I think I got it in like an OXM demo disc or some shit from back in the day from the official Xbox magazine. And
I don't know what it was.
My first.
But
what's up?
Go ahead and finish.
Go ahead. Okay. My first actual like full Trials experience was Trials Evolution, the second game after HD, and then I think did they make a third one?
Fusion.
Because I know they had Trials Fusion. Yeah, was Fusion the third one?
Yeah.
I beat that game in like 2.5 hours.
Dude, not only that, like, what? I don't know how they. Dude, I think Trials HD to this day was the OG, and for some reason it had a special vibe to it of like how dark and grim it was.
Yeah.
That like the newer game just completely went the opposite direction.
It was really polished and like futuristic and shiny and clean looking. But yeah, Trials HD was like super dark and gritty and like a lot of the ending of each of the tracks was like, and now you die.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous. And like I think Fusion still did that a little bit, but for the most part it was like right off into the sunset or like silly funny thing happens at the end.
They added a lot of cool things for map editors like rockets and
all
that
for sure.
special stuff. But like, well, actually, Trials HD had rockets in it too, didn't it?
Yeah, it had
you could, like strap them to shit.
A bunch of different. Could you strap them to shit?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, there was like a
demos,
gluing, there was like a gluing tool,
experience.
and
damn,
they went
More
crazy.
games need that.
They went crazy with the map editors, but for some reason, Fusion just didn't stick for me. I don't know why.
My hip. Yeah, no, Fusion. Like I said, I got into it at first because I bought it when it first came out, and I played it at a friend's house, and I think from install to completion time, it was like maybe 4.5, 6 hours total. And yeah, it was fun, but like I got about halfway through the story of it, and I was like, something feels weird. Something feels off. This isn't the Trials that I remember. Like it's cool that you can do stunts and stuff on certain tracks now and all that good stuff, but like, man, this ain't Trials. What's going on here,
bro? I just had a killer.
And then I just at that point I just rushed through the rest of it. What's that?
So,
should we talk about that challenge that I told you about?
Hold on, hold the thought. But remember it, but hold that thought.
It's fleeting. I wrote it down. It's fine because otherwise it's gone.
You remember that game, the Flash game called Bowman? I think it was called Bowman or Bowman.
Mr. Bowman?
You basically, it was stick figures and you shot a bow at the
just back and forth.
Yeah.
Like over a mountain or like obstacles or something. Yeah, I remember that.
And you got to watch the arrow fly, and then like whether it hit or not, dude. A modern day PvP game like that.
Just 1v1.
Like I feel like the mechanism is you can't. Somehow you got to be able to see the other player. I don't know how it would work. Maybe it had to be turn based, realistically. But like it would be kind of cool even if like you could somehow just shoot arrows up. And like somehow still know where the arrow is going.
Arrow cam?
Yeah, I mean for sure that would be dope.
Top corner thing.
As long as it's turn based, because I feel like it would be kind of weird to have both players doing that at the same time. But
yeah, I mean for sure.
But yeah, no, just a bow cam of just firing shit off. You know how, dude? It's the mechanic of like old Call of Duty, like tomahawk across the map.
As fuck. Yeah, the kill cam thing.
Dude, it's just crazy trick shots, like to kill the other player. That would be crazy.
That'd be wild.
Anyways,
do you remember the Worms games?
Yeah.
I think I had which one? I had Worms Armageddon. or Wormageddon. So I want them for the PS2. I got
Wormageddon.
it from the fucking Scholastic Book Fair, dude. That game should not have been sold there. Like, what the hell was that about?
Like, they sold a PC game, or like, what was it?
No, it was for PS2. I mean, they sold
PS2?
PC games there too, but
Did
like,
they? I don't remember.
yeah, I got it the PS2 version of it, and it's
Worms.
literally like fucking turn-based combat with worms that when they hit zero, some of the death animations were like, let me swallow a grenade or something really quick. I was like, I'm 9 years old playing this. I should
Yeah.
not be doing that. Like, what the fuck?
What was this challenge that you brought up?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to actually look it up from when I sent it to you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think he was on to something. We're fixing to wrap up here pretty soon. We're pretty deep in.
So I think, all right. So yeah, it's a challenge to see if I can beat a game before you can make a game, or vice versa. Like, can I beat? Like, it would have because it would have to be a super difficult game because game development takes fucking time.
I think there's zero shot that we could pull that off unless we stream for a week straight. But
Fair.
I have a alternative idea that's the same thing, just tweaked to make it a little bit easier to do. So, what if it was just that you had to complete a game achievement in the same amount of time it takes me to make a specific functional task in a game? So like,
we would have to look for games that I didn't already have a lot of achievements for, I guess, or at least that.
I mean, you don't have to
achievement
physically get the achievement, I guess. Will you just mentally know that you did what
Oh,
you were
okay. So
supposed
just
to do?
redo the. Okay. Yeah, I mean, fuck it.
So
Yeah, I'd
like,
be
let's
cool with
just
that.
say your achievement. I don't know. Let's just run the scenario here, maybe, because like I said, I don't know yet. We haven't really planned it, but so like, what's a game achievement that you know of?
That I know of. An actual achievement or just like something that could be used or whatever. Oh fuck.
Or I mean,
actually.
honestly, a custom one could be a lot more interesting.
Yeah, I mean, like, what if we set up a whole list of like challenges that I have to complete before you make tasks in a game?
Yeah, you could even have 3 challenges you do and 3 challenges I have to do, and we could just try to scale it the best we can to make it worthwhile.
Yeah, I think that sounds pretty fun, actually.
I mean, no, it does. I've never seen anything like it. I don't think you've ever. I don't think anybody else is doing that. I'm gonna be honest, and they're probably gonna steal our idea, so we better get on it.
We got to get on it. So, viewers, listeners, let us know if you want to see that, and we'll make it. And if you don't let us know, we'll probably fucking make it anyway because it sounds fun, and I kind of want to make it.
Yeah. Yup.
Oh.
We'll just have to tweak our.
Damn, we've gone for almost an hour and a half.
Tweak our stream settings here to include screen share, obviously, but we can definitely do that.
I already have mine good to go for that.
Yeah.
Mine's set up for screen share.
But yeah, no, I don't know how we would balance it. Like, how do we know how long it's going to take? You know, I mean, you kind of got to know the game, maybe.
Yeah,
and I would have to know how long it would take me to make such a thing, and then we can kind of like estimate, because we got to make it fair, you know.
Yeah.
To make it actually challenging.
It can't be like. Yeah, it can't be like, Hunter make a fucking perfectly like an award-winning AAA game in the time that Cody customizes his Minecraft avatar. Like, what are we doing?
Holy shit, that's one of them, dude. You gotta beat the Ender Dragon.
Oh fuck!
In like a speed run
before you can create a boss fight.
Oh damn!
Worth playing.
Worth playing. Yeah, I don't know how we gauge. I mean, yeah, we gotta be pretty specific, don't we?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean,
well, we would have to like be like a judge, right? So we have to say, like, if I have to make a boss fight, okay, we gotta say, like, I can break the rules a little bit.
Yeah, it would have to.
As long as the rules are like, there has to be a 3D animated character with 3 different moves, a health bar system. He can fully be killed, like just basic rules that have to be applied.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. It'd be fun though.
It sounds fun. I'm here for it.
I think that's good content. I think that's actually good content.
For sure. It's something that I want to make it anyway.
Yeah, I would watch that. I would actually watch that.
Yeah. I would make that. Personally, me personally, I would do that.
Even if somebody's already making it, I'd still do it. We're gonna make it too. That's what content is.
Yeah,
I mean,
fuck 'em.
there's no rules. So,
That's right.
but yeah,
Because
I think
mean, it goes back to the perspective thing. They did it from their perspective. We haven't done it from ours. Fuck it, you don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
You don't know what me and my Sheets Work shirt can do on Skyrim that I'd have to reinstall before I could do anything in it, and I really don't feel like playing Skyrim at this point. But
man, I ain't played that in a long time.
I get bursts or like urges here and there. Or like I'll see a new mod pack in Skyrim, and I'm like, God damn, that looks cool as fuck. But then I remember the process of downloading a mod pack from Nexus to Vortex, and then making sure the mods work, and then making sure Skyrim works, and then making sure everything else works. And then you play 25 minutes of the game, and you're like, oh yeah, this is still fucking Skyrim, a game that came out in 2011 at the end of the day. And then I get back on another game.
Yep.
It's beautiful. It's a gorgeous game for its time. It's also a decade and a half old.
Elder Scrolls 6. Please. Don't be shit.
Please, don't be Starfield.
Dude, it's taken them
Holy
so long.
fuck.
Like, you can't... If you spend that long, they've had, like, 6 tries to get it right. You know what I mean? Like, they could have scrapped the whole project 6 fucking times and just been like, no, you know what? That's not good. Let's do it again. Like, you have to nail it. Come on now.
That's the problem with like building so much hype, and that's also something that, not to dive too far back into movies, but like the longer you build hype, which is what I'm concerned with the film project, the better you have to deliver the product, because the more you have these people waiting, the more they're getting anticipated, and if you deliver something subpar, like, oops, big oops.
I mean, I guess you can always, well, it depends on how you're upselling it, right? So like, if you're the owner of Bethesda and you're like, Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be the pinnacle of gaming, the most advanced thing ever made, absolute perfection. Basically, and then the game comes out and nobody likes it. So, instantly,
it's going to be the best game. All right. Let me not do that.
The best game. What else?
Oh, shit.
What are the requirements? For the best game. What is the best game?
I mean, come on.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching the podcast.
I turned my camera off.
He's already leaving. Appreciate
y'all.
Here.
I told you.
Appreciate y'all watching the podcast. We're gonna wrap up. We've been here for about an hour and 30 minutes, so that's pretty good. We've covered a lot of gaming topics and everything over at Unreal Nexus, so do be sure to go check it out. And Cody?
I didn't plan for the outro. Still working on the loadout videos, so that'll be coming soon. Head on over to Frostflare Collective and check out what's coming there and coming in the future.
All right, guys, remember,
stay tuned.
It worked yesterday. Might not tomorrow.
It fucking didn't today.
It did not.
It didn't work today, I'll tell you that.